Local 4 News starts now with a breaking news alert.
A large police scene on Detroit's west side with 4 people shot, and that includes a 6-year-old boy. Off the top at 11, a 51-year-old man was killed in that shooting. The boy and 2 other victims have been rushed to the hospital.
The shots were fired on Calvert Avenue, just west of the Lodge Freeway. Jason Colthorpe is at the scene and tells us what he knows about the shooters.
Police still on this scene here more than 4 hours after the shooting. This was a drive-by shooting. A black SUV tore down this street and bullets rang out, and caught in the crossfire was a 6-year-old boy.
A lot of orange dotting the street on Calvert on Detroit's north end Thursday evening. The cones marking the shell casings from bullets fired around 6:30.
Multiple casings from a couple different firearms, semi-automatic weapons. So I think I've counted at least 22 out there.
Police say this newer black Infiniti SUV with 4 men inside rolled up, and 2 of the men opened fire, hitting 4 people, including a 6-year-old boy.
They were just outside enjoying the beautiful summer day. And I mean, again, you know, in our city, we've got unnecessary gun violence. Bullets don't have names. And today we've got 4 people injured, including another child in the city of Detroit shot.
The child was hit in the foot. Also shot was a man in his 20s and another in his 30s. And killed was a 51-year-old man.
Killed unnecessarily, probably for something that had absolutely nothing to do with him.
As police investigated, 2 women, distraught, tried to get closer to the scene, but had to be calmed by officers.
It makes you want to work harder to stop these things. You know, too many innocent people, too many innocent children, just due to unnecessary gun violence in the city of Detroit. That's why we have a major push to take as many guns, illegal guns, off the street as we can at this point.
So the 6-year-old, the 22-year-old, and 38-year-old who survived were all taken to the hospital. They were treated. They're all stable. We want to show you more pictures again of that black SUV because police are still on the lookout for this. Again, it's a black Xfinity SUV. If you recognize it, if you know anything, call police. You can call Detroit Police, or you can make an anonymous call to Crime Stoppers at 1-800-SPEAK-UP. We're on Detroit's north end. Jason Colthorpe, Local 4.
Jason, enjoying some of the first full-capacity games at Comerica Park last night, a Plymouth man and a number of other fans were greeted with smashed-up cars that had been parked inside the Olympia-controlled lots surrounding the ballpark. Mara McDonald following the story from Comerica tonight. Mara, not only were 4 cars damaged, I guess some were stolen, too.
Devin, 2 were stolen. You know, here's how this whole thing played out. Derek Austin, his girlfriend, and her children had the nicest time at the park. I mean, truly, they had a great time. They're walking back from Comerica Park to this lot, come in here to see that their SUV has been vandalized, and they're not alone.
So last night, this window was completely gone.
Shattered, probably by a crowbar, so were several other cars in the Olympia-controlled, gated and fenced lot.
You can clearly see where they hit in the crowbar, but basically it looked like somebody kind of crawled up, smashed it, immediately went in.
The haul, Austin's girlfriend's purse with $1,200 in rent money inside, her AirPods, Apple Watch, and work laptop. About the only silver lining, at least the thieves didn't steal the SUV like they did 2 other vehicles.
You go to the games and you buy, tickets in those specific lots with the intent that there's going to be security there.
Last night, Austin saw none on his way in, but didn't really think too much about it. When he came out, security had not figured out there had been a problem. It took frustrated fans calling the police for them to see anybody from Olympia. For its part, Olympia Parking says in a statement, quote, "The safety of our guests at our venues and parking facilities is always our top priority. Our parking lots are fenced, well lit, and under surveillance 24 hours a day. There are also security patrols at our lots and venues." Well, it's unclear what happened last night.
It does kind of leave that little, bad taste in your mouth. Will it last forever? Maybe not. But, at least for the near future, it'll definitely make me rethink about how I want to attend games.
Back here live, you can see Derek got his window fixed today, but here's his conundrum. He's got Tigers tickets for this weekend. He just really doesn't feel like driving his own car down here and chancing it again. Take an Uber? Possibly. Try and carpool? Possibly. We are live downtown tonight. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
So frustrating. You understand his struggle right now with dealing with what he's going to do next. All right, Mara.
All right, well, more heat and humidity as we inch here closer to the weekend.
I keep talking about how much I like this weather, but I do not want to dismiss the fact that we have drought conditions going on across the state. So, Ben, have we got any showers in the offing?
Well, there's a slim chance, guys. I don't want to say it's zero, but I think we've really gotten most of the rain that we're going to see this week out of the way, with one exception as we get into the weekend, and we'll discuss that. But yeah, the drought situation got worse. The new drought monitor came out today, and areas of our north zone, north of I-69, now in a severe drought. That's that copper color there. The rest of us are in a moderate drought. And even though I know folks up there have seen some downpours, a lot of the stuff that showed up on Tuesday was after the data cut off, so it wasn't counted in this week's monitor. Next week, we'll see if there's an improvement. Still haven't picked up 10 inches of liquid this year. The average is almost 15, so we're well behind where we typically would be. Slight chance of rain tomorrow, but man, the heat and humidity are back at 88, feeling like the low 90s. We'll check the heat index coming up in the 4-zone forecast, but I know we've got some big races this weekend, and at least for that IndyCar race on Saturday, you'll want to stay tuned as we talk about timing on those showers and storms. That's coming up in a few minutes. Guys?
Okay, Ben. Tonight, another son of legendary Michigan football coach Bo Schembechler is coming forward, saying he does not believe his brother's story. It comes in response to Matt Schembechler claiming publicly that Bo not only ignored the abuse of Dr. Robert Anderson, but also got angry and physical when he was alerted of the sexual abuse back in 1969. Matt came forward today with two former U of M football players, all sharing similar stories.
Bo's temper was legendary, and he lost it. He screamed, "I don't want to hear this. I'm not hearing this." I tried to tell him repeatedly, but my effort earned me a punch in the chest. This was the beginning and the end of the relationship with him.
Glenn Schembechler, Matt's brother, tells ESPN, quote, "My heart goes out to the victims, but I know for certain that if Bo were here, he'd feel the same way. He would have gone to any lengths to help his players." Bo died in 2006. Anderson stopped working at the university in 2003 and died in 2008.
MSU's basketball coach Tom Izzo reacting to former Spartan Keith Appling being charged with murder. Izzo says he met with Appling recently.
I just had him up here 2 weeks, 3 weeks before that, 2-3 times. Oh yeah, and sat right where you're sitting, and things seem to be progressing in a good manner. I guess the best word I could use is sad more than hurt or anything else. I mean, he's one of my guys.
Appling faced a judge today on that first-degree murder charge, accused of shooting and killing his 66-year-old cousin. He's pleaded not guilty, but being held right now without bond.
Tonight, Michigan hitting another vaccine milestone. The state's vaccination rate has reached 60%. That was the next target in Michigan's reopening plan before the state adopted a date-based reopening. All restrictions will be lifted July 1st. Meanwhile, Moderna is asking the FDA to expand emergency use authorization for its vaccine to people ages 12 to 17. And also tonight, the CDC announcing it is no longer requiring masks in outdoor transit hubs or outdoor spaces on public transportation.
Former UAW President Gary Jones sentenced for his role in the big corruption scandal.
A judge sentenced Jones to 28 months in federal prison. Jones pleaded guilty to embezzlement, racketeering, and tax evasion. He admitted to stealing union funds for vacations, golf, cigars, and more. Jones will have to pay more than $130,000 in restitution. The summer festival season has started.
Another sign, I guess, that things are getting back to normal a bit. Today, the Swig & Pig Barbecue Festival kicked off in downtown Wyandotte. A 4-day event, so it's even 2 days longer than in the past. The event includes lots of live music, craft beers, carnival, mechanical bull rides. So, KG, you'll be there. And of course, plenty of barbecue and bourbon, which will get the rest of us
I
there,
like
too.
that, too.
Yeah.
All right, well, he is now one of the richest people in the world.
Yes. New tonight, a new report revealing the massive amount of money Dan Gilbert has made just in the past year.
And a man dumps 80,000 pennies on his front lawn. Why he did it and how it's now going toward a good cause.
He crashed, he wrecked.
First, an officer dragged during a police chase downriver that ends in a violent crash. How it all started next.